Hi guys!
Hey guys.
So for today's video, we are going to do a monthly budget since there are so many viewers that are asking about, can you please do a monthly budget? And when I send them about the old videos that we had about maybe 3 years or was it 3 or 4 years ago, we want the latest budget so we will have an idea because we are moving to the Philippines. So here we are.
Yeah, you know, the tough part about doing a budget, and I don't care if it's the latest budget or whatever, it's not going to fit everybody. There's too many variables. You don't know everybody's situation. You know, every time we do a budget, somebody goes, oh, you forgot the baby diapers and formula. You know, or something else, and so we don't have kids, we don't buy baby diaper and formula, or school supplies. Do you have an idea how much your sister spends on school supplies?
Oh, I don't know. It's not really much. But you know, if you have two kids, like my brother, and how much my brother make every month, like $200 every month, and you know he has 2 kids and they live on it. Of course, it's gonna be different for like Western people. The lifestyle is gonna be much more different.
So you can't find a budget that's gonna be exactly fit you. But we're gonna try to give you the basics.
Yeah, and the budget that we are going to do is $2,000 a month. Is it enough, or is it too much, or it's not enough?
Never too much.
Yeah, I know, but everybody knows that all over the world now there's inflation, so everything is more expensive now. The food, the electricity, everything. So
people want to know, you know, if I make $2,500 a month, can I afford to live in the Philippines? Yes, you sure can. Yes, you can.
You can even save some of that money.
You can even save money with that kind of a budget. But you know, we're basing ours on $2,000 a month.
Yeah. So we're gonna start, like for example, if you are paying a rent, either it's an apartment, house, and then you are paying like $300. The $300 is a decent place. You can find less than that, maybe $100, $150, but we are basing it on like a decent one.
Right,
you know, $300 a month rent. So plus the electricity, our electricity is a minimum of $200 a month.
Electricity is the most expensive single thing here.
Yeah, that's true. And so $200, that's because we also turn on our AC like during the daytime, except this time of year is cooler, so when we like take naps, then we don't need to turn it on. But it's $200 a month, but you can cut it in half.
Yeah, we're not very conservative with our electricity.
Yeah, especially Dennis cannot survive in the heat. Whenever he gets hot, he just goes into the bedroom and then turn on the AC. So that's $200 a month budget. Like, but remember, guys, I said you can cut it in half. So the water we have in here, it's between $6 and $10, and that's very cheap.
A month,
Yeah. So sometimes it can be cheaper than that in other places in the provinces, but it can also be more expensive than that if you live in a city.
Yeah.
So
and for instance, on the electricity, like we pay $200 a month. Her parents in the province, they pay $10 a month.
Right, yeah, $10 to $20 a month.
They don't have air conditioners.
Yeah,
you know, just lights in the house.
Yeah, and the refrigerator they have, like they turn off half of the time because there's nothing in it. Yeah. So cell phone. The cell phone, it depends if you are on a contract, but like Dennis' cell phone, he's not on a contract. His monthly cell phone load is 450 pesos, which is, you know, like not even $10. And then for two of us,
because all my calls are overseas.
Yeah.
All my calls are
that's not even including when you call to the US, and sometimes I put a load so he can talk to his sons. So your cell phone, honey, is $20 and plus mine. So the cell phone is between $20 and $20 to $30. So
per person?
No, for both. For both. 20 to 30, but I put 20 in here.
Yeah, we kind of base this on a 2-person budget, you know.
Right. Yeah, so if you are single or living alone, you can actually cut this in half. And so, okay, so the cell phone is done. The internet. You can get the internet, guys, for $20 a month. And right now, our internet is $40 a month.
Because we got fiber.
Yeah, we got fiber and we got the highest speed we can get. My cousin is also having an internet, but she's only paying $20. But of course, it's not as high speed like we have. It's still good, but you know, we wanted to get the, especially what we're doing. Like I upload a lot of videos on YouTube. Okay, so that's $40, and the TV. Dennis, you know, a lot of people, they don't even bother to get the highest, you know, channel, but Dennis wanted to get all the channels on TV, which is $20, and
for HBO and all the premium channels.
Right, and the lowest you can get for a TV, guys, there's a load for like $2 or $3.
Yeah, Filipino channels.
Yeah, you can only get maybe a couple of other channels, but that's basic. So
I can get all the sport channels, you know, History Channel, which I watch all the time.
right, so that's $20. Okay, so it's up to you if you're gonna have more than one TV, or you know, whatever. But
yeah, maybe no TV, maybe just internet. And,
yeah, this internet, and you can hook your TV to the internet. Then you don't have to. You can cut off that bill. And the food. Here's the thing: the food is gonna be the most expensive one. Everything gone up.
I'm very amazed how much food got expensive here in the Philippines.
Yeah, before our budget for the food is like $400 a month, and that's kind of like a lot of budget for food.
Yeah.
So now we are basing it into $600 a month, since we sometimes now go to SNR and we got like some.
And let's buy American products. That's
Right.
buying a lot of American food products.
Right, so that's why our budget on our food is $600, but that's a lot of food budget for if you are living here in the Philippines. I mean, if you're just not really picky, if you just want to go to a local market and get some fresh vegetables, or if you can live with just a simple basic food, then this is a lot, $600. So I'm talking about 2 persons on this, but you can actually cut it in half, or maybe cut it into $400 if you, like I said, just you know, not gonna get some American food or foreign food.
Right.
And total of all of that, guys, is $1,190. But you can,
$1,200. Basically.
yeah, basically into $1,200.
There's $800 left in a $2,000 budget that we've shown you, and you know, if you got kids, you're gonna have, you know, extra expenses for that. If you want health insurance, and we can't give you a budget on health insurance. You know, there's a lot of insurers, international insurers that you can get health insurance with here. You have to go online, choose one, and put in your statistics, your age, you know, everything, and your health history, and then they'll give you a quote. And that quote depends on how much coverage you want. You want $40,000, 40,000 pesos worth of coverage, it's one cost. The more coverage you get, the higher the cost.
Yeah.
So for me, I couldn't even get health insurance.
Right.
With my history, and they're not going to, my age, you know, they're not going to even insure me. So we do self-insurance. The money we would pay to an insurance company, we put aside, in case, you know, for when something eventually happens. And then you decide whether it's worth saving your life or not.
Yeah. No money. Of course, it's worth every penny, honey.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so for your age, it's so hard to get an insurance, and if you can, you're gonna have to pay a large amount of money, which doesn't, like, what's the point of this? That's the reason why, main reason why of moving to the Philippines is so maybe it's much cheaper. Everything is
I've heard some guys say on this topic that, oh, I have a friend who gets it for $100 a month. Well, maybe he does, good. We don't know his age. We don't know his health history. We don't know how much insurance coverage he got. So saying something like that is ridiculous, because you don't know all the other facts. So you kind of have to just get online, submit your information, and they'll give you a quote.
Yeah,
you know?
I would say though it's harder to get or to get an insurance, or a better insurance, if you are here in the Philippines.
There are insurance companies that are accepted here. You know, like Blue
Cross.
No. Blue Pacific, or I think that's the name of it. But you get online and it'll give you a list of big insurance companies, international insurance companies that'll cover you.
Yeah.
And find out which ones are accepted in the Philippines. But we haven't done that because we're not going to get insurance. We're just going to try to do the self-insured thing and see if that works.
Yeah. So that's for the insurance, guys. And now let's talk about transportation.
Yeah, that's a tough one too.
Yeah, because not everybody have their own vehicle. Some of them maybe use a motorcycle, or some of them prefer to just use a taxi, jeepneys, or whatever.
So it depends on your needs and your lifestyle and what you want. Whether a foreigner can buy a car here if you pay cash for it. You can put a car in your name, and buy it. If you go to get a loan to finance it, I think they want a third down, and you have to have a Filipino citizen
Wife
that qualifies co-sign for you. So if you buy it on payments.
Yeah, but I think the transportation, $200 a month is a good budget for your transportation.
I mean, for gas?
Yeah, for gas, or for like riding a taxi, and unless you keep going out every day like we do.
Yeah, you can't fit it for everybody, but $200 is a good round number.
Yeah. Well, you think, is that a lot, or?
No, that's not a lot. If a guy has a motorcycle.
Yeah, in a motorcycle, that's a lot of, you can probably do $100 a month. Yeah, so, and then, of course, you can't just sit at home. Sometimes you go out, so the recreation is also one of the things that you really have to have once in a while, at least. Maybe going out to eat, maybe seeing something.
And typically when we go out, and we just don't go to a calendaria or some little Filipino restaurant. We go where there's American food usually. So what does it cost us for $30 for both of us?
Yeah, $20 to $30. That's our budget whenever we go, eat out. So how many times do we eat out? Maybe if we say once a week, and then let's just say $30 times.
That's not even once a week. We don't eat out even once a week.
Yeah,
you can say once a week. Yeah.
Yeah, you can maybe budget about $100.
$100. Yeah.
$100 to $200. So there are a lot of viewers that are asking that if $5,000 is enough in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Of course, it is more than enough.
More than enough.
Yeah, you can even live on that in the US. And here in the Philippines, you will be able to save a lot of money if you have that much budget. I mean, we don't have that kind of budget a month, but I'm saying there's so many people who can we live on $200,000, 250,000 pesos, or 200,000. That's more than enough, guys. Even 50,000 is enough. Like I said, if you have an income in the Philippines of 50,000 pesos a month for family of 4, that's a lot of budget. So if you're a foreigner that have a different lifestyle, different food, and you have to have an AC a lot, so $2,000 is a very good budget. And you can cut it in half if you wanna be a little tighter.
You can in the winter months, December, January, February.
Yeah.
We don't use it.
AC during daytime.
During the daytime, not much. But when we first got here, we didn't have a very big budget, and we were able to
work on the house little by
little. Every month saved a little bit to work on the house.
Of course, we didn't have the big car payment like we have now, because we had that multi-cab, and our payment was not quite $200. But
finance a car here, man, you're going to pay through the nose for interest.
Very high.
Very high here.
Yeah.
So it's almost not worth financing a car.
Yeah. But sometimes you don't have a choice, especially if you really need the transportation. Like I was telling you before, I told Dennis, maybe we should not credit a car, but then we have to maybe wait for over 2 years, and he don't want to wait for 2 years.
We started out with a little multi-cab,
Yeah.
You know, those things were like $4,000. They were brand new, and we had to pay payments on it. So we wound up paying probably $8,000 for the thing.
I know, almost $8,000.
Yeah, for a $4,000 vehicle.
So it's
But
ridiculous. the interest.
It was basic transportation.
And we would have kept that for a while, guys, if we didn't get into an accident.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a terrible time. You know, I had that accident, and
We are thankful, though, that those two guys did not get killed. We thought at first one of them is really dead because he just thrown in the air and...
Yeah, the little fiberglass cab behind the driver's cab that they put in the bed, that when the motorcycle hit it, one guy went right through that fiberglass thing and tore it off the truck.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
they
shared...
were flying, man.
Yeah, we shared a video on that, guys, and you know, that was like, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so one of the witnesses even told me that she said, "Oh, I really saw those guys off in the air before they landed into the, you know, cement road."
Yeah, I know, man.
Oh my goodness, I
Flew
don't
through
even-
that fiberglass canopy on the back of that thing. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so you know, but we've been here 5.5 years now, so got COLA increases from Social Security, you know, and we started a YouTube channel, so you know we're doing a little better now. But we went through that struggle when we first got here, and we were able to make it and even finish building the house.
Yeah, either this can be a lot of budget or maybe not enough, because not realistic, because oh, what if you have 2 kids and you know you need more than that.
Yeah, $2,000 a month. You can make it here.
Yeah, of
You know?
course. Yeah, of course. If you're a kind of person that you're a little tight, then this will be more than enough, and you can save some of it. Maybe at least 500 a month. You can save 500 to 1,000 a month.
Depends on how you want to live and what's acceptable to you. You know, but
If you are not paying a rent or you're not paying a car payment, then I'm sure you can save. Or else you can use it for more recreation.
yeah, right.
When we first got here, guys, we were tired of walking to the highway and catch a tricycle, so we were gonna get a motorcycle. And even a motorcycle, we couldn't even pay cash for a motorcycle. That was like 60 something thousand.
Yeah, right.
And so we were gonna make a payment, and we were about to get a motorcycle the next day. And my parents heard about it because I, you know, talked to them, said, yeah, we're getting a motorcycle tomorrow. We're getting these papers ready. So my mom and dad were talking about it. They did not like that idea. They think it's so dangerous. Dennis is a foreigner, and you know he's not getting any younger, and so he's worried about we riding and we're holding whatever. If we go to a grocery store, then we're gonna be carrying a lot of stuff in a motorcycle. They did not like it. So the next day that we were going to get the motorcycle, my mom came here early, said that, no, you guys, it's too dangerous. I'm gonna sign up. You know,
She co-signed for us to get a
multi-cab.
Multi-cab, yeah.
Yeah. So the next day we went to that company that make a multi-cab and said, oh, you guys need to get a multi-cab. It's much better. But at that time we are kind of like thankful that we did not get a motorcycle, because I don't know if we're even here now if we really got a motorcycle.
I know, man.
Yeah. So it
Very
was
dangerous, very dangerous.
yeah, it was nice of my parents to think about that for our safety, and my mom co-signed it, and I can't do it in my name. I didn't have an income, and Dennis cannot use his name because he's a foreigner.
Right.
So it was very hard. So we had to use my mom's name because
We
just
couldn't
use
pay cash.
yeah, and then she can just use it. Oh, we have rice field here. Yeah, we can pay for it and blah. So, you know. Oh wow, all that times that we first got here, the experiences we had.
So you can see there's so many variables, but we wanted to try to come up with a budget that was
guys.
realistic enough for somebody that to answer those questions out there. Can I afford to live in the Philippines? Yeah, you can for $2,000 a month. And obviously, the more money, more income you have, the better you're gonna live.
Yeah, and for persons, guys, the $2,000 is really a lot of budget. So if you're a foreigner that is single, you can easily cut this budget in half. So $1,000 is good enough. You can rent a apartment for $200 or like that, and electricity bill only less than maybe $100. And
Yeah, it's a little cheaper to live in a province than it is in a city, but it's up to the individual what they want to do and how much they want to spend. And
yeah, if you live in the province, maybe you really can cut this into half.
oh yeah, I'm sure. Like her parents spend $10 a month on electricity.
Yeah, $10, $20, and they're so worried already. Oh my God, our electricity got to 1,000 pesos this month. If it is 500, they're a little happy. Like, oh, 500. When they get to $20, oh my goodness, they're panicking.
Right.
We need to turn off all the lights all the time. So we are just giving you guys an example or an idea of how much you the budget a month, depending on your lifestyle and your situation.
Right.
So if there's anything that we forgot to mention, maybe you guys can
I'm sure
comment.
there is baby diapers and formula and
Well, you just said that, honey.
Yeah.
Well, what about our Ming Ming? We even forgot the budget.
oh my God, we forgot the budget for the Ming Ming.
Yeah, actually our Ming Ming budget is about $20 a month. Yeah, so well, that's all right. We love our Ming Ming now. So if you have some pets, then that's an additional. Like I said, there's a little extras also.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully that this monthly budget gives an idea to whoever wants to move to the Philippines or planning to move to the Philippines.
Yeah, the biggest adjustment here is attitude adjustment.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the biggest thing you gotta call and check before you come here, because coming to a different world, man.
Yeah, it is a different world, but I'm so glad, honey, that you were able to adjust now. Well, there's still a little bit of adjustment left
I still
to
get a little bit of
adjust.
frustration sometimes, but that's why I don't drive.
Yeah, but you're pretty much kind of like getting used to most of the things that here.
Nothing happens fast.
Yeah, that's one of the
You
things.
gotta slow way down, man.
You have to have lots of patience, especially waiting.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that will be it for this video. And if you have any questions or like a suggestion maybe or opinion, then just comment.
Yeah, and if you're not totally confused by now, let us know. We'll try to confuse you even more.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching our video, and we'll see you guys again soon.
Thanks for all those good comments. We appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.